Alright, we're in game 3. Wasn't game 3 in the previous one, my bad. You know what it is? It's because the first game went for 45 minutes, that second game went for 34 minutes. That's normally how long you'd have for like a best of 5 or something like that, that goes for 5 games. That's why I thought it was all done. Anyway, the top left-hand side of Shakuras is our Protoss, winning the first game, of course, with a very sexy 3-3-3 carriers and all that jazz. Then succumbing to the might of Thor's hammer, laying the smackdown on him in the previous game from his opponent, who's down in the bottom right-hand side. It is VB's Rhubarb. So, I think we had a little bit of a vote there in the chat where people typing 1 think that Rhubarb will change it up on this map. It is Shakuras. Interestingly, it's a map that is a little bit better for mech. Like, because there obviously you can secure the natural expand very easily. You can also get some tank coverage on this third base very, very easily with either tanks up on the ridge here, across the sides, and also just up on this ridge covers it quite nicely too. So I think that's you know, you never know, Rhubarb could do mech again on this map, and then it gets to a point where you can actually just split straight up the middle here, tanks on the on the side of the Zelnaga watchtower, and you can actually just hold up and you know, keep a really good sort of siege position on the map. So you never know, we may see him do it again. But what he is going to do is do a quick expand. He's got a SCV down at the natural, again puts the SCV onto the probe, and the probe sees that there is no gas, sees that there is no racks. We'll see the command center in a short moment. While for Lemix, he's got his gateway done. Cyber should go up in a second. No, he gets a second gas. Second gas before Cyber. It's not the most efficient way to do it either, but oh well. So Lemix is going to go for something a little bit different, of course. It'll be very interesting to see if Rhubarb notices, because Lemix actually has 2 probes on this gas here. He's got 2 on this second one, doing it a bit of Sase style. So he could actually just be going for a 1-gate expand. It's just that it's got 2 gas instead of 1. You still get out the same kind of gas that you really need to get a Stalker and that warp gate tech started, so we'll see if that is going to be the plan here. Meanwhile, as we said, Rhubarb with the with the fast command center straight up, getting the second racks and the first and second racks up. A bunker also going down at the ramp, and yeah. Oh no. It is going to be something fishy. Pylon across to the side is like almost always a sign. Yep, it's going to be DTs. Wait. DTs or that blink thing again. I'm very intrigued by this blink thing that he keeps trying to do. It's pretty cool. But Rhubarb is going to try and scout out again. What's he doing? He's going to head around to the side, then head up to the watchtower as well. SCV just rolling through the middle. This Zealot having a day off, just heading down to the bushes. He's just, you know... Actually, he's taking a leak in the bushes. That's what he's doing. And the SCV is not going to get inside. No. Doesn't get inside. Does see the probe coming down. So this is going to be that blink thing that he did before, where you get the quick expansion up and then try and do some blink harassment. Now this is a good map for it. I mean, there's again a lot of surface area you can blink into in the main, as we can see here. Loses a Zealot, which is a bit unfortunate, but this puts... Where are these SCVs going? Oh, okay. What this does is, again, it means that Rhubarb needs to make sure that he has some sort of bunker protection in the main. You probably want one maybe here or so, I think. Terran's in the chat. Could you confirm if that would be like a nice place to put it? It's like somewhere around this area, I guess. Would be where you'd probably want some sort of bunker, or maybe closer to the edge of the cliff. But here's researching blink. We've got more gates on the way. The Observer is just finished, and the Natural Expand just under halfway done. So it is going to be some blink tactics here in a moment. The Proxy Pylon also completes. Yeah, that's right. Ali B, just bunker everything. I mean, it's not like you can't sell them, because, you know, that wouldn't be ridiculous. But Rhubarb has started his factory. I think we are going to see Mech again. He has gotten the 3rd and 4th gas very quickly down at the natural expand, so I think for everyone who said he was going to do something different, I think that's not going to be right this time. And look at the SCV count. He's got 24 SCVs. He's actually really slow on his mineral uptake, but of course he has some mules. But here come those Blink Stalkers, 3 of them just warping in, blinking inside the main, and is going to be able to take down one of the tech labs here. Marine's coming through the side. Is Lemix going to be able to get out? Yes, he is. Takes care of the tech lab, very nice. Going to now come down towards where the SCVs are. May get 1 or 2 kills. Is he going to? No, he's not. He's going to try and blink out. So he will escape. No losses. A little bit of a shield loss there, unfortunately for him. And there goes that. The Observer just across to the side. Is that visible? I think it may have been just for a second, but Lemix is going to escape with the Observer as well. So things, just a light amount of damage done there. Not really anything too fancy, like he did get rid of the Tech Lab, which slows the production of the Banshee, which is no doubt going to come out of here in a second. In fact, Rhubarb may switch it up. He may actually want to get a Raven out so that he can scout for that Observer to get rid of that, because he doesn't want... well, there you go, bunker right there. Good spot. Okay. But, yeah, he doesn't want this Observer to be around too much, because if he lets that stay around, then he's going to be in a lot of trouble. And here he goes. He is going to try and build a Raven, but does that cancel it if you've already started building it? It's going to burn down. No, it doesn't. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. But the Stalkers just trying to roam around. They are going to almost get caught out by the SCVs that were trying to build a bunker, but one of the tanks comes down, gets sniped down immediately. This bunker in a perfect spot to take down some of the Stalkers. I don't know if all of this was worth it for Lemix. He's lost quite a few of his Stalkers here. Perhaps should try and come up to the natural expand and jump in through the top side as well, given that there is so much defense here in the main now. And in fact, he's going to lose the Observer. Bam! That is the end of it. So that's the end of that for now. Another gateway going up. We will need to sort of get some more probes out as well. Look at the... oh, he's at 36. It's not too bad. Of course, he's killed some of his opponents. And... yeah, build a planetary in the base. That's an awesome idea. But yeah, just a light amount of pressure here. Coming in with some Stalkers, one of them getting a little bit too fancy with what he was trying to do, and gets taken down. So Lemix doing a little bit of damage. He's delayed what his opponent was doing. I think that's the biggest thing here, is that he's delayed any sort of Banshee threat. Of course, as we can see, the first Banshee is only coming out now, and also, oh wow, are you serious? 2 Stargates building already. Please go Phoenix. Please, please, please be Phoenix. Don't want Void Rays. Void Rays are stupid. Yes! Clutch scan from Rhubarb here actually sees one of the Stargates, so he's going to know that he really can't go too hard into these Banshees this time, because there is going to be a Phoenix, at least one Phoenix out. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be more than one, but in fact, look at that. Rhubarb, he's actually listening to what Demacas, or whatever it is in chat, is saying. He's got a command center here, and he's going to totally turn that into a planetary fortress. Okay, so we're going to have at least 3 Phoenix out. We got another Observer just popping out for Lemix. He's going to get his 3rd base as well. His probe count sitting at a total of 47. Still bringing out more of those. We've got a lot of chrono to use. What is he? Come on, man, use some of that chrono up. But here we go. So 3 of the Phoenix now coming out. Where is that Banshee that was started? I don't know where it is. Did the Banshee actually finish? Oh, he cancelled the Banshee. Or lost it straight away. Either way, there is not going to be too much of a Banshee threat here. Interestingly, these Phoenix can be used for a couple of lifts inside the natural expand here. Pull the SCVs off the gas, perhaps. That would be quite nice. Is he going to? Where is he? There he is. Okay, so he does come through. Finds a couple of those. Brings up some of those SCVs. Gets a couple of kills. Needs to get out. Does escape. For the moment. Or does he? you can never tell because Vikings are off the screen and they still are able to shoot at things in the air because they're very cool as well. But looks like Lemmings is just, we're just sort of following the same pattern as that previous game at the moment. No, in fact, sorry, my bad. You guys were right. Rhubarb's switching it up. He's now got a total of, what's that? We got 6 racks in total. 2 of them with reactors, 3 of them with tech labs, only 1 factory at the moment. So he has switched it around just a little bit, switching it over to that generic MMM style. We'll probably have a couple of medevacs on the way. There they are. And as you can see, an observer just trying to get a peek in at what's going on. This is very interesting. He's seen one of the factories here. Of course, those 2 racks are there as part of the start of this build. So I'll be very curious to see what Lemmings does about this. He's got a lot of Zealots and a lot of Immortals out as well. Phoenix now flying through. He needs to get a look at what's going on across the right-hand side of the base here. I think killing these SCVs is actually a little bit of a secondary objective. There you go. Does get across, sees that it is a bio style, and should be able to prepare for that adequately. In fact, could hang around this starport if he wanted to. No, decides not to. But here comes the attack from Rhubarb. He's going to head out. He does have Stim done. +1 to weapons is done. A couple of tanks are also out. They're going to be able to really help out with attacking this 3rd base. Is Lemmings going to be prepared? He needs to get into a position. He cannot get choked up inside this spot here. And in fact, it was almost Rhubarb that got choked up in there. But here we go. So Rhubarb is going to siege up the tanks at the watchtower, keeping a good eye on what's going on. This is actually quite nice that he's got these Phoenix, because the Phoenix can help take down the medevacs if he's quick about it. But I don't know if this base is going to survive putting Lemmings into the red with that destruction of the pylons there. And there go the Phoenix trying to take down the Vikings there, and they're getting destructed by the Point Defense drones, and the Immortals actually moving in now, taking down the tanks. And in fact, Lemmings doing a good job here. He could in fact start pushing towards his opponent's base. He's got so much minerals and so many minerals and gas available. He needs to just sort of hold back for a moment, warp in some of these units here to this proxy pylon, or in fact he's done it back at home. They do have charge, so he's actually in a fantastic spot. He probably should attack right now before his opponent can get too many more bio units out, because we do have quite a lot of racks here. So here he goes. He's got the Immortals, which will help deal damage to those Marauders. There they go. Zealots sweeping in from the top, catching out some of those units there. The Marauders need to sort of tank some of that damage, but they're not able to. And the bio getting caught into this little choke point here, but that actually now starts working for them. The Zealots getting choked up there in that spot, but the Marauders, the Immortals are still able to get a shot on high ground because the Phoenix are here, and that gives them the advantage because they're able to just absolutely annihilate these Marauders here. And now with more Zealot reinforcements coming in, this could be the end of Rhubarb. Getting a little bit happy with his expansions here, trying to expand to the top. Of course, that 3rd was already done, but here we are. He's trying to take down as much as this he can. Lemmings is actually, there you go, GG, well played. So, Lemmings does take it, as incorrectly prophesized in the previous game. 2-1 to Rhubarb, going for a mech style in games number 1 and 2, and then a bio style in game number 3, just not working for him. So